Hello and welcome to the final championship show of the season.
Yeah, we're here at St Andrews, home to Birmingham City, for a huge occasion as Birmingham City and London City Lionesses battle it out to secure promotion to the Barclays Women's Super League.
I mean, it really doesn't get much bigger than this, and the atmosphere is already building here at St Andrews, so let's get to it.
So as things stand ahead of kick-off, the league looks like this. 2 points separate league leaders London City from Birmingham, who are close behind.
Sheffield United have unfortunately been confirmed as the relegation side for this season's Women's Championship, but all eyes are on the top two.
That's right, anything but defeat for London City today all but ensures their hands on the Women's Championship trophy.
Yes, but an away day against the Blues won't be a simple task, Mo, and with the home support behind them, anything can happen.
The pressure is massive. Now that we've seen what's at stake, let's now hear from you guys and find out what you had to say ahead of kick-off.
It's not going to be easy, but I think we've got nothing to lose, so they've got to give it everything they've got, nothing to lose, and I think they've got it in the bag.
It's been a brilliant season. It's a big change since last season, and we're just hoping to keep pushing because we keep being on a high.
Just one more step, 3 points, and then back amongst the elite clubs of England again would be something to be proud of.
It will be a tight game because, you know, it can go either way.
I think it will.
They can. So, yeah, I reckon it'll be a good fight. So.
Full of action, a lot happening.
A lot.
And as scenes began to arrive, we managed to find some familiar faces that featured on previous championship shows. Here's what they had to say.
Hope, obviously, massive game today. I'm glad we got an opportunity to speak to you before. How are you feeling?
Yeah, relatively calm. Yeah, it's been a good week in terms of build-up. Yeah, I think everybody just wants it to be done, want to get going, really. So, yeah, excited by it, to be honest.
Yeah, amazing. And you've got the fans behind you this afternoon. How much of an impact does that have on the players?
Yeah, well, hopefully a positive one. I think it's probably going to be our largest fan base of the season, hitting the 10,000 mark, which we're probably not used to, but hopefully it'll give the players the lift that they need just to get over the line.
Yeah. And, you know, we touched on fans there, but in terms of, like, club supporters, everyone involved at Birmingham City, how much would it mean to the club if you were to be successful today?
Massive. I think you already know the men have got promoted to the Championship. The owners have been brilliant in terms of investment. They value the women's game, which is the most important thing, willing to back it and get behind it. So we win today, we get promoted, it'll be the icing on the cake. And honestly, it celebrates all the hard work that everybody's done and put in.
Obviously, yourself, so much experience in the game. Have you had a chance to speak to the players yet, or will you not get involved?
Yeah, I've just kind of been in. I don't listen, it's not my job, I'm not the manager. You know, hallelujah, we've got a very, very good, talented young manager who's doing very, very well. You know, some special plaudits should go to Amy.
Definitely.
Compared to where we were this time last season, we're in the driving seat, we're in a really good position. So I will say, go and say good luck, you know, all the things you do say, and then you just leave it to them.
Sarah, thank you so much for joining us again. We saw you at the first episode of the season, and now the final. Yeah, feels like a bit of a, you know what I mean, a bit of a milestone.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Feel like a bit of a moment, doesn't it?
It does. How are you feeling, though, ahead of this one?
Oh, it's just amazing to be here. We've been so excited all week. And look, the sun is now coming out for us. It's such a sense of occasion here at St Andrews. And just hopefully all the hard work the team have done over the season, they can, you know, bring it all today and be successful.
Oh, amazing. And how's the build-up been and the environment in and around the camp on the way into the game today?
Oh, incredible. Obviously, we were disappointed last week to not do it at home, but I think it's given the girls and the whole team a bit more of a push for this week. So everyone's just been really excited. It feels like a cup final.
Oh, it does. It is.
Who doesn't have a cup final, you know?
So it feels like that. And, you know, the whole team are here up for it. And also, you know, having everyone here today just feels like a different level for women's football, for the Women's Championship.
100%. It definitely is a moment. We definitely feel that. And it's been an incredible season for London City this season. But what would it mean to the club if you could actually take that one step further?
So obviously, beginning of the season, we brought a new team together. We were in a new training ground, and you know, to think that we're even got a chance to do it in one season is incredible. We didn't even really have a proper pitch at the beginning of the season. And so to take that next step in the journey already would just be phenomenal.
Unbelievable. And you've obviously got the opportunity today to make history.
Oh, come on.
You know, how motivating is that for the players, for the staff, for everyone around it?
Well, I think that's so key. We would be the first independent women's football club to be in the WSL.
Unbelievable.
Which is just, so inspiring, hopefully, to other clubs, to girls, to see us being able to do it a different way. So, the history makers would be incredible, but let's see what happens
Exactly. You touched it a little bit there about inspiring girls, and we really honed in on that in the first episode of the season. We spoke about the bigger picture of London City, being a statement in South London for the next generation of young footballers. Regardless of the result today, do you feel like you've achieved that this season?
Yeah, definitely we've started to.
100%.
So I think last season our average crowds were about 400, and now we're average 2,000 every match. And you come to our games and you see there's a lot of girls, young girls, our local football clubs, our youth clubs. We have an amazing fan zone. They come and enjoy it. So you really look at how the crowd has grown, and we are absolutely inspiring young girls. And our players after every match spend so much time with the fans. My kids are here today and they're wearing their shirts. They've got so many signatures because they do it every single week. So no, we're definitely inspiring the girls.
And final question from us, WSL in touching distance. I know that sounds scary to say, but it is. What would it mean to everyone if you were to be successful today?
It'd mean the world. There's some players on our team who, they've been playing for a really long time and they are so determined to make this happen for us. The team has really, really come together. It's hard to explain what it would mean. It would be so exciting next season to be playing the likes of Arsenal and Chelsea week in and week out that I think we can hardly believe it could be true. So let's see what happens today.
And with so much excitement buzzing around St Andrews on the final day, Molly and I had the chance to catch up with both teams' head coaches to see how they were feeling ahead of kick-off.
Justin, thank you so much for joining me. Obviously a huge game today. How are you feeling?
A lot of emotion, of course. We are very excited, proud, motivated. We just want the game start and show to everyone what we are capable of.
Absolutely. And obviously you've had an amazing season so far, so huge congratulations for that. But you also have the opportunity today to make history. What does that mean to you, the players, the club, everyone involved?
Like I said, first we are very proud of everything we already achieved until now. When you remember, probably people don't realize where we come from. We evolved so fast, we breed many things. We try to create a culture, we try to create a methodology, professionalism, bring professionalism to this club. So it was such a long journey. But the way the player responded, the way the player walked, the way the player improved, make me so proud and confident today. So yes, as you said, there is a lot of things at stake, but we had a good chance for promotion. So now, as I said, we are very excited, ready to fight.
Amazing. And as you said, there's no taking away of what a huge occasion this is. Have you prepared any differently for today? Or has the preparation been the same and you've stuck to your
It's
guns
exactly the opposite. I explained to all the players, if we are here now leading the league with 2 more points, there is a reason. Because we build an identity on the pitch, the way we play, an identity as a group, and also an identity outside, out of the pitch. And this is what we need to keep, and we need to play the same way. We need to just to show what we are capable of, and no, the trap will be to try to do something different than all the reason why we are playing this game today. So with some adjustment for sure, because the opponent is different. But no, we have an identity now, and this is what we want to show to everyone.
Amazing. And ahead of kick-off, what message will you be giving to the players?
I will remind them that yes, there is a big crowd today. There is a lot of media. It's incredible. We are broadcasted in national TV, so it's wonderful. But I just want them to remind at the end, it's just 20 girls against 20 girls, and 11 against 11, and this is where we are good.
Amazing. And final question from me, what would a win mean for the club today?
I wouldn't say a miracle because we work so hard for this, but it will be a good signal for an independent club. Obviously, something amazing is happening. It's just the beginning of story, whatever happens today. And if we can do it today, if we can get the promotion today, what a great first chapter for this new adventure at London City.
Amy, thank you so much for finding the time. I know on a busy start to the day, but speak to us. How are you feeling ahead of this one? There's probably no bigger game, is there?
No, look, I'm really excited. We're really excited. A massive opportunity ahead of us, and we just want to really enjoy this day. We've earned the right to be here. Absolutely earned the right, and now we just need to earn the right to take the next step. So really excited. Definitely, and obviously an unbelievable season so far. How do you even prepare for a game of this size? Well, we've been preparing all year. I think that's the reality of it. This is 10 months of hard work. You don't just prepare in the final week. We know what we need to do today, and we're ready to do it. We're ready to apply ourselves, and we're going to leave everything out here today. And obviously the chance to potentially get back in the WSL, surely there's no bigger motivation than that. No, of course, and like I said, it would be the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? Just finishing off a great season today, but our first thought is just on the performance, putting the best performance out there, and it will take care of everything else for us. Yeah, well, obviously we're standing in beautiful St Andrews Stadium, home advantage for you today. What are you expecting from your supporters? We're going to give them every chance to get behind us and be our 12th person. We know exactly what they want to see. We're going to do it for them today. We're going to showcase ourselves so that they can get right behind us, bring all the energy and the noise. And, you know, how much does that play a part in games like today? The supporters being here, giving you guys that energy, and as you said, the 12th person there, how much does that play a part? It's a huge advantage. We technically have 10,000 people behind us. So, like I said, we're going to play into that. We're going to set the tone of the game. At the end of the day, this is our home. This is a fortress for us now. So we're ready to apply ourselves and give it everything that we have. Love that. And final question from me. What's your messaging going into the players this afternoon? Leave everything out here. Everything. All those 10 months of hard work. Today we just showcase the best version of ourselves.
You're watching the Barclays Women's Championship show.
Right, and it's nice and lively here. And we've got a little idea actually, in all the madness, we've come up with this concept that seeing as there's two of us and two teams that are about to battle it out, it's only fair that we support a team each. 100%, so we're going to go with a classic coin toss, all right? Heads for the home team, tails for the away team. Let's see how we get on. All right, I'm going heads, by the way, I'm going heads. Oh, come on. All right, here we go. Heads for home. So, I'll be supporting Birmingham City today. Rose, I'm with London City Lionesses. Let's see who gets the win.
It couldn't have come more perfectly set up than this. The final day of the Barclays Women's Championship season. It promises to be a riveting afternoon of action. Off and underway for an all-time classic of a Barclays Women's Championship decider that will be memorable for one reason or another. Here comes the free kick. Pinballing around in there. It's off the line by Chantal Boy-Halorka. Here is Goodwin getting onto the through ball, but is offside. Matching the description of putting the ball into the net, but the whistle had long since gone. Lots of room for Eslani to put another good cross in. And it is a good cross, and it causes uncertainty, and it's cleared off the line. Half-time, and still nothing to separate these two.
All right, it's been an unreal first half here at St Andrews Stadium. I mean, this title clash, it's had it all. It really has. We've had bodies on the line, blocks off the line, a disallowed goal. I mean, you really don't get much better than that in the first half. No, you actually can't. And I'm excited to get tucked into the second half, which we know is going to be full of action. And Rose, who's going to be crowned champions of the Barclays Women's Championship and secure promotion to the WSL? Let's see.
Off and running for the second half then. Hopefully a win is good enough for Birmingham City to get promoted back to the WSL. Chance for London City from distance. What a goal from Izzy Goodwin. Absolutely incredible. even by her incredible standards, that is out of this world. In from Aslani once more, and this time it is headed in. 2 goals in 10 minutes for the London City Lionesses. Chantal Boyhalorka. Hooked goalwards. Orman was uncertain, and it's nodded in by Van Egmond. Birmingham City have one back. Here comes the cross from Quinn, and it's hooked in. 2-2. What a finish from So-Hyun Cho. Birmingham City have levelled it up. And they now know that if they can find one more goal, it is they who will be in the WSL next season. Cook urged to shoot, does shoot. It's in the 6-yard box, penalty box pinball. Birmingham appealing for a penalty. Referee not interested. Goodwin trying to lead a breakout, and Francis out of a goal, but it goes wide. We're into overtime in stoppage time. The London City Lionesses have roared into the Women's Super League. Just 6 years after being formed, they had to cling on at the end. But the London City Lionesses have done it. Women's Championship champions of 2024-25 are the London City Lionesses.
Isabel, thank you so much for joining us. Obviously, congratulations.
Amazing.
Winners of the Barclays Women's Championship. How does it feel?
Oh, I'm so happy, I can't even explain. I mean, at the end, it was so scary, and I was so tired, but I'm just so happy we got over the line. Honestly, I can't even explain.
Winners! That's how I'm feeling.
No, seriously, like, when that final whistle goes, because it was, listen, touch and go a little bit at the end there.
Yeah, it was. Birmingham's a good side. Like, they've shown for years that they're a good side, so we knew. They beat us at home, so that was extra motivation for us. They're never doing it to us twice. But they're a good side. It's a hard game. We knew that they've got goals in them.
Yeah.
But we just had to stick to the task. It was nervy, but we got it done.
How crucial is that community and the team cohesion that you've built?
It was our biggest challenge at the beginning. You arrive, new project, new people from I don't remember how many different countries. I really want to underline the hard work of all the players.
Yes.
And the way they improve is just amazing. So we can be optimistic and confident for the future.
Talk to us about the goal, because the goal was unbelievable. What was going through your head on the edge of the box when you were about to take the strike?
Honestly, I don't even know. I think that's the best goal I've ever scored.
It was unbelievable.
And to be honest, I didn't even realise it was going in. I just went absolutely mental. But no, I'm just so happy to get the goal and get it over the line and help the team.
What a goal. What was going through your mind when, you know, the ball hits your head?
What? I don't even know.
Just put something on it.
Just get up.
Get on it.
It's in, and I see in the back of the net, shake and I thought, let me go to my team, let me go to everyone else that's not on the pitch right now, the injured players that's playing the part, like mentally supporting us every single day, the staff, everyone. Like, this has been a collective win.
How proud are you of the team's performance today?
Oh, it's hard. I can feel how my English is limited at the moment because I have so many things to say.
While the title has been decided here at St Andrews, the action was still hot elsewhere in the championship. Here's your best of the rest from the final day.
Ooh, there's a decision here for the referee. Dale from the spot against Davis. And she scores a calm penalty into the bottom left-hand corner. Towards the back post, that must be two. It's the substitute, Scar. Grasping effort off the underside of the bar, and it's going to be forced in.
Demi Stokes. Floats into a good area. Hales with a header. Here's Gregory. Towards the far post. Oh, and it's a brilliant finish. Towards the far post and nodded in by Cooper. Gregory stands over it, fired towards the far post and headed in. And it's Shania Hales. Loads of space for Furness. Into Hales, back to Joel. Furness wants it back. Hales gets it back, and Shania Hales has a hat-trick. Crompton. Flag has stayed down this time. Through on goal. Oh, that could be a penalty. Oh, it's really nicely tucked away from Tyler Toland.
Rowe. Nice turn. Nice shot. Wonderful goal. Long range effort, and in it goes! And it's Katie Bradley. It's a high one towards the far post. Southampton's turn to hit the woodwork.
Lambert will lay it off to Crossway. Crossway's got a bit of space, pulls it back towards Lambert. It's gone beyond her, but it's tucked in by Hepperell. Sign. Short to Mustaki, who crashes one against the bar. Oh, Doran did so well to get bodies back. Oh, Doran had the opportunity to get numbers forward here. Lambert will get on the end of it. Lovely sweeping finish by Molly Lambert.
The final standings then look like this. London City Lionesses have taken top spot, while Sheffield United has unfortunately been confirmed as the relegation side for this season's Women's Championship. Some new faces in Forest and Ipswich will be coming up, as well as last season's title winners Crystal Palace, who come back down after a season in the WSL.
So a huge congratulations to London City Lionesses for being crowned Barclays Women's Championship winners. It's been a brilliant season.
It really has, and we've seen so many great moments from across the league this season, and it wouldn't have been possible without you guys.
No, it really wouldn't have been. So what we thought we'd do is wrap up some of our favourite moments and share them with you all now. But before we do that, we just want to say thank you so much for all of your incredible support, and we can't wait to watch London City Lionesses in the Barclays Women's Super League next year.
We're back with a brand new season of the Barclays Women's Championship show.
Lovely, perfect, there we go.
Trying to get me strictly. I don't remember you being any good in the gym. I'm gonna be...
Can't do that. You can't do that.
Yes. How has she done that? We've done it again. We have done it again.
Newcastle United fans, you take the win. Well done, you.
That was beautiful. I'm about to take the win. Thank you very much. Thanks so much, guys.